Hello, hello, hello. And their first reset is no. Playing Fortnite. No, it should be fine. Or is there like something like weird sounding? Like the audio or just my voice itself? Hi, Shiny Xerneas. I mean, it could just be that I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. Yeah, I'm doing another one tomorrow. Tomorrow will be, Poipole if we don't get it today, and I'm doing the Kalos starter, so it's gonna be Delphox tomorrow for the reverse GTS. Eat. Hello, Toxie. How you doing? Eggstar. I don't know what, like, can't think of anything else that's really gotten to me. Maybe I've just been eating weird. Allergies were kind of a pain today, though. Why do you hate Link again? Speaking of Delphox, I have a level 1 shiny Fennekin. Shiny Fennekin is super cute. I was thinking about offering the choice of original evolutions of these, but I think I'll just do that for the Wonder Trade segment. By the way, I'll probably do Wonder Trade tomorrow though, because I still have a bunch of stuff to work on for that, and I don't want to do even for a third time in a row. I mean, I don't even know where to play Fortnite. Never played it before either. Hi, Kyle. They always find a way to talk about Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, it is a super popular thing. To the resets. BRB, do some stupid homework. What kind of homework? Like, what subject? Alright. What's the test of it? Like, what's the test about? French? Oh. Can't help you there. Math and reading. I'm bad at reading tests, but I'm good at math. Same star. I'd study like the morning of. I mean, I find it easier to retain information when you know you're about to take the exam, whatever. Hello, L27. How you doing? My classmates are like studying the month before, and then I don't study, and I get an A. I work better under less stress. Wouldn't that be more stress though if you're studying right before the exam? You can deposit daily on the GTS. Hello, that one guy. How you been? How was your day today? Long division? I didn't know that was like a big topic. To be honest, I don't really remember much of it. I just remember that you had to like drop the numbers down and do something with like multiplication and subtraction, I think, underneath them. You never heard of synthetic division? Something weird. I forgot what it was. I think it was with polynomials or something. Hello, Lucy. What? It was a super convoluted thing for like dividing, I think, binomials by polynomials or something like that. Like, you know, like 3x plus 1 and 5x plus 2, like divide one by the other. Yeah. Like you're using equations to divide each other, basically. I want to sleep after tonight's stream because I'm dying. Tomorrow will hopefully be an early stream finally, and I'll be able to do more. Part of me does not want to get shiny Poipole tonight because I don't have the energy to sound excited. It's always 4-hour tests. What is it with that? And you always finish early. At least most people do. There's always like a few, like 1 or 2 people that take until like the last, you know, minute of the exam, and then everyone's just kind of looking at them. We talked about this yesterday. It's just like, I think it's just exam season now, right? That's why everyone's talking about exams. You still need math to calculate the shipping if you're gonna ship your art. Right. I'm also like suffering from allergies and I don't know what, but I am fatigued today. Star likes your Eon Duo. Priority envelope 350. Priority, it's a service that costs more than 350, but I think you got the right idea. It'll be some price. The 6x8? So I'm here. If you cut it. Yeah, if you cut it then faux show, but not at the current size. Even without the border, you know. Even without the like the right. If this is like 6x8, you could do a 6x6 or a 6x5 little print, basically. Finally found you. Found who? What? Hello, FICO. Do I just search the... Chesnaught? No, you deposit Delibird, and when they ask you for Pokemon Wanted, you put Chesnaught. Right now, I'm doing quadratic formula. I hate the quadratic formula. So convoluted. It's just weird because it's such a convoluted formula, but it's come in pretty handy whenever I have to do any like quadratic variable equation. Good luck, and I'll be back when I feel better. Feel better, Swag Master. I guess we're all coming down with something. Wonder why that is. Why is everyone getting sick now? Allergy season, exam season, or like overusing their brains for different things. Is it really? I mean, I do have like the eye burning and like the feverish face type of thing going on. That's how I've been feeling all day. You can. An exam comes along me, I'll be sick that day. I know that feel that. I got Trig homework. Oh my god, I love Trig. Trig makes me happy. What are you doing in Trig? Are you doing that, you know, Sokotoa? All that pollen in the air. I got homework, but I'm doing it at 6 a.m. so wish me luck. What kind of homework is it? I mean, I've done homework in the morning, like, you know, wake up early, just do it because you want to sleep, or you just want to like do whatever at night and just, you know, if you're already gonna be like forced to wake up early to go to school, you might as well do it on the way. Y'all weak. Yeah, we are weak. We're dying. My buddy doesn't give a crap about allergy or sickness. That one guy is very lucky. Oh, Darkin's mom is getting them ice cream sometime soon. That makes me want butter. Pecan. I want butter pecan. I love that ice cream way too much. I can't accuse me of skipping out on. Wait, what? Don't they like say something to you though if like you go in sick because they're counting on you to not be like stupid and spread viruses over there? Take a selfie. I suppose. Getting reading and I just don't want to. Just do whatever it is you guys do now to, like, you know, get a summary or synopsis of something. We used to go on Spark Notes, and what was that one notes? Okay, there was this really funny like summary website that my friends and I used to go to for our English class. What was it? Let me. Wasn't Cliff's. I can write English essays, I just don't like reading the work for it. Like, okay, so most of the time how I would get by in English classes was I would go with the whole proofreading route, and I would proofread my friends' papers, and then I would just like grab their papers and mix it up a little bit, make it more organized, and then like up their vocab because they had awful vocabulary, and then I would just submit my paper like that without like reading the book. And it's funny because after reading the essay and like kind of getting something from them, I could actually have a conversation with the professor about the book, and like I didn't read it. But to them it sounded like I knew everything about it. So yeah, that was I guess my trick to do it. Because my friend David would always get C's.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Was this Schmoop? Hold up. I think it was Schmoop. Well, let me see. Oh my god, yes. It was Schmoop. Oh my god. Star, go look up whatever book it is you have to read on Schmoop. The little like funny comments in the parentheses that they had for every like chapter summary and characters were hilarious. I just read something from like a character bio. I forgot what it was. I remember the book name. It was called The Scarlet Letter, and we had to read it for English class. And it was about like Puritans and stuff, you know, like all that religious era. Yeah, there's the one girl with the letter on her. You like it had significance or something. Basically, yeah. Very promiscuous. I know, yeah, it's a... Yeah, I know, they mentioned it. And our teacher told us don't watch Easy A because I'll know, and I'm like, damn it. But either way, I just saw like the Schmoop note for it for one of the guys, like one of the characters, and it said like in the parentheses, you know, them Puritan ladies had a Tumblr dedicated to him, and I'm like, this is hilarious. Whoever that guy is. Hello, start. Some person. Hello. Whew. Yeah, the Schmoop was hilarious. I forgot what other books I used that for. Books did we have to read? Had hello Daniel. We had The Grapes of Wrath? Do you remember any books you had to read? Grapes of Wrath, Mice and Men? I never read that. Huh. Do you have charm? Charm of what? Oh, shiny charm. Yeah, no, it doesn't work for this. Yeah, To Kill a Mockingbird was another one. Was it really? I didn't understand it. I just hate how extra the book is. Like, it had this entire like paragraph detailing how like the porch of this abandoned house was so dusty, like for real. And I'm just like, bruh, you could have just told me the porch was dusty and the house was abandoned. You didn't have to tell me that it like and the dust got into the air particles and filtered it in such a way through the, you know, scarlet sunrise. I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that. I just, dusty porch. Okay, I can imagine it. You know, it's more fun if I just imagine a dusty porch and maybe like a Mimikyu coming in through the corner. Let me have fun with the book. The Outsiders was a good book. I actually read that ahead of my class because it was interesting. It really ticked me off that they couldn't spell baloney right, but she's just like, oh, it's part of the book that they spell it like that. I'm like, who grammar checked this crap? I didn't get to read the second book though. I only read the first one. The only books that I read for enjoyment were that one, the Percy Jackson series up to book 2, because I didn't really ever get my hands on book 3 because people always had to check that in the library because it was like the big thing that everyone was reading at the time. And then House of the Scorpion. Yeah, I know, they spelled baloney wrong. They spelled it B-A-L-O-N-E-Y. Which, you know, based on pronunciation, it should be how it's spelled, but for some reason it really, like, irked me every time I saw it. I'm like, I get that you're in character, bro, but, like, spell the word correctly. Oh, man. I pronounce it the way it's spelled. Isn't it spelled? This is why Nat's from Canada. Fight me. That's giving us that French pronunciation. Wendy's parking lot, 20 minutes. I thought he said 20 minutes ago. Let's go. Can y'all not talk about Wendy's? Because I've been craving Wendy's since all that burger talk yesterday. Fight, fight, fight. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Screw the Baconator fries. I just want cheesy fries. Yes, but I want cheesy fries. I don't care about the bacon. I just want cheese on my fries. That's it. Oh my god, Star Y, get out. I want a Baconator in general. Somebody send them a picture of a Baconator in general, chat. Uber Eats charges an arm and a leg. No thank you. Wait, who said that? No. I don't like Uber Eats just because usually whenever I do like go out to eat, I don't spend that much money. Yeah. So basically like you know, the way math works for me is just like if I'm gonna have a $10 order and I'm gonna end up paying like $5-6 in fees, I'm literally paying an extra 50% of my order in just fees, and I'm just like, I wouldn't pay 15 bucks for like a burger and fries because that's ridiculous. So no. Huh? That sounds like a funny service, actually. Skip the dish. No one likes McDonald's, huh? No, Q loves McDonald's. Huh? Starbucks? I thought you meant like Star wanted. I was like, what? Those things are so weird. Shiny at 450. We are long gone from 450. Hello, Aussie. How are you? That might be just a Canadian thing. What about that one service that I told you about that gave me that cheeseburger at like 2 in the morning? Grubhub. They're not expensive because like some other places don't even charge a delivery fee. As they just have a minimum, like $10, $15 minimum. So those are good. Especially like if it's the both of us. Yeah, but see, we never spend like $20 when like we're just having like a quick food thing. I mean, at least I don't. I feel like Q would do it by herself, right? Probably going to be... Wait. I'm probably going to only be for half an hour. That's when I go to house. You're gonna get the surgery at night, fam? That's scary. Like, right? Isn't that like a weird thing though? But like, if I feel like if I had to go to surgery, I want it to be done in like the morning, you know? Or early afternoon. I am not. He likes food. Wait, what did you want? No, I didn't see that. What? I mean, those are 2 little biscuits and 2 little things. It's fine. You don't call a lady heavy. I never called her heavy. I said she likes spending money on food. They said should be done tomorrow afternoon. That is a long procedure, fam. I hope you turn out well. Best of luck to Landon and his back surgery. Food can be worth the money. I mean, it depends, really. I like groceries better than... I mean, they can send both of us food. I'll take food. We'll use a P.O. box and get food from everyone. I'd want it to be done near dusk so the doctors aren't sleepy, but I can wake up in there. Sleepy doctors cutting away at you. Oh my god. Somebody just called you a heavy spender. They're not wrong. Snacks are needless sometimes, though. True. You just like food outside of the necessities category. Thank you, Potato Jack. Food. We're always talking about food in chat. That's like the hot topic always, right? Like the food is always like the hot topic in the chat. I thought he was talking about himself. Food is love, food is life. I mean, I love food too. I just hate how expensive it is. When other cereals are like $5, get out. I bought a $2.50 box of cereal. The fact that I bought 4 of them has nothing to do with this. I wanted cereal for a long time. Get off me. That cereal has not been in store for like 8 years. We were just talking about it, and then it was in the store. I mean, it's a different size, but some of the chunks are still in there. I feel like someone just grabbed them and, like, you know, smacked them everywhere, so like all the big chunks dissolved. The what's it called? The Rice Krispies treat cereal, and that the one that I always keep talking about in the pink/purple box. It's the same purple as like the purple in like Megalopolis right there behind the 2 guys, the Ultra Recon people. You know, the purple line right underneath the tower. Yeah, that it's basically like that color, the box. Cinnamon, chocolate, and regular. You know, there's a marshmallow Frosted Flakes now. Oh. Y'all gonna mail me Rice Krispies treat cereal? I will get a PO. Before it was like Boston cream donuts, and I'll take those too. But like, cereal lasts a long time. I'm talking about expiration date. It won't last more than like a week. Yeah, no, that's what I meant. It will not last long in the house, but it will last long, like, you know, if for whatever reason I chose not to eat it one day. Plain Cheerios are good too. You know what I miss? I miss Kicks. Yeah, but I haven't had them in forever. I was a little glutton though. I used to put sugar in my Kicks. Well, I like sugary cereal. Listen, I was a kid. I like sugary cereals. I didn't like all that weird like the plain cornflakes. I was just like, this needs some sugar, and I used to douse it in sugar. Star wants to send milk. He needs some milk. Yeah, exactly. That's why it was so soup. That $30 for the boxes. It was like 4 boxes for $30. McDonald's has gift cards? Really? That's so extra. Why would you... Why? Honeycomb cereal is so great, but it almost killed me. I choked on one of the little honeycomb thingies before. It wasn't my fault. My mom was hurrying me up to go to school. She was yelling at me to hurry up and get into the car, and I was trying to like scarf down my cereal, and I like aspirated one of the pieces and almost died. That was back when that little monster was on the, you know, the mascot. Now he's not on the box no more. My life has been a lie. Wait, why? Five Guys? I don't have to be human to have a mom. What? I thought you were the one that started that. Why? So ridiculous. I mean, the little monster guy isn't on the box anymore, so they must have been sued at some point. Fruity Pebbles are bomb. Although Fruity Pebbles is another cereal that I kind of like on the the side though. Yeah, if it gets too soggy, yeah, but like it's one of those cereals that I've actually had hot, like I told you, but they melt when they get hot. So it, what? What the? You thought you were eating kibble when you ate Cocoa Puffs? I just, yeah, to say the least. My favorite cereal for the longest time was just plain Captain Crunch. And then they started putting all the random stuff in it, and I was like, eh. But then, you know, now we have Rice Krispies Treat cereal. Sparky, thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions about the reverse GTS giveaway or the shiny hunting or anything, just talk and chat with us. Isn't it cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Golden Grams are bomb too. Beander calling you out. Trying to get fed. To be honest, I actually could use a little. No, I'll have more of dinner. It's fine. It was really good. You can have whatever you want. Everybody has this like crazy like thing for Frosted Flakes though. Everyone that I've been talking to like cereal with, they're just like, I love Frosted Flakes. The other day I was playing League, and just in Champ Select, I felt like being trolly, and then I was just like, so real talk, what's everyone's favorite cereal? And the only guy who interacted with me is like, fam, I love Frosted Flakes. And I'm like, did you know there was a marshmallow kind? The allergies are beginning again. No. Ah. Thank you, Azure. Oh, Angel saying hi to you. What champs do you play on League or lane? My original lane was mid for like 5 and 6. Then afterwards, I started doing more of like 80 spot and jungle. Currently, I do a lot of support, usually trolley. But like most of the time, I'm just playing Leona. I've taken Leona, bot support, and top. And I think like 1 or 2 times mid, but mainly top. And top Leona is the most hilarious thing I've ever done because people kind of underestimate her, and then I auto cancel Q combo thing, and then you know E to engage, and it just racks up a whole bunch of damage. And I've beaten a Vlad in lane, I think a Nasus, and a bunch of Tryndamirs. I am hiccuping less lately. Huh? I don't think it was a nervous thing. I just think, you know. And again, I haven't been doing streams as often. I do them on and off. And what isn't Q allergic to? You have like just 2? Oh, okay. I don't have any like anaphylactic allergies, but I have like some minor ones apparently. I had a blood test done and I have a few random allergies. Although I'm bad, I still keep eating the stuff that I'm allergic to. Fruit Loops are pretty good too, but they're like not as often talked about as all the others here. But every time I see Toucan, I just think of Toucan Salmon Fruit Loops. That's allergic to nothing. I mean, basically me too. The only thing I have is seasonal allergies with pollen and stuff like that. Like that's my only like really annoying one. Aside from that, I have mild food allergies that I never really had anything against. Like I've eaten all the foods that the doctor said I was allergic to, and I haven't died, and I haven't had any reactions to them. So that's just kind of weird. If I am allergic to anything, I'm not aware of them. Have you ever been stung by bees? Oh my god, is that why you like the baller? Because you're in a bubble? You feel safe? Nobody ever plans on being stung by a bee thing. The Bee King? It's all good, Brian. How you been? Been busy, I'm assuming? Why are we going back to stinging bees again? I don't know, because allergies came up again and bees are like a common thing. Huh? I think it was... no, his name is Beander. Yeah, no, but... it was Cosmo that was asking about, like, where do we go to bee stinging again? Because apparently it's a, you know, hot topic here. Food and allergies. They go hand in hand, basically. I kind of want to weaponize bees now. Dude, the swift flamethrower when they're all gone, though. Okay, look. You don't want to weaponize bees because apparently a couple of hornets kill an entire hive of bees, so... What? Yeah? Why? That's the point. Weapons are supposed to be deadly. Nah, go watch like hornets versus bees, dude. One of the hornets like RKO's a bee. It's hilarious. Aw, dude, I don't even get near bees. Like, forget about killing them. I don't touch them. Nor do I get near them. Honey Nut Cheerios without bees. Wait, what's Star doing? Wait, are you gonna play Platoon with Star? I think it was Meander, right? Hello, Zanzi Pansy. I think bees are cool. I just don't like the whole stinging thing, and I'd rather keep them away from me. But I have no problem with them as like a, you know, creature, as long as they stay as far away from me as possible. Step 1 is poison tip stinger. Welcome, G Ninja. Yellow Jacket Army. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. It's that skyscraper place you don't like. Oh. They change. How often did they change the stages? Oh. Tenzin, what kind of games are you into? I mean, have you tried Smash on 3DS? Dip them, give them armor, huh? Daniel loves tarantulas. Oh, what? I haven't played Hey Pikmin actually. I forgot that it was a thing. I want to play Pikmin 1 and 2 though, because I've played Pikmin 3 and I really liked it. I've seen playthroughs of Pikmin 1 and 2 because Trigger Conroy, and it was interesting, but I never actually got to get the games. Brian said he sent you a request, and yeah. Cool. Pikmin is cool. Nice little, like, puzzly type of exploring game. We need anime? Where? Yeah, Pikmin 3 for Wii U was lit. You're welcome, G Ninja. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Rubber bands? Rubber bands for what? Rubber bands? Yeah, I'm like, what? I have 100% all Pikmin games waiting for the spaz when the next comes. A spaz? No. I am not using rubber bands. Can you explain how I would use rubber bands for that? Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, there's probably some creative thing to it, but no, I'm not using rubber bands. Beander was asking if I was using rubber bands to soft reset the consoles. And I'm just like, how would I... What? Those. Put them over R and L buttons and only press select. You'd also have to press start. I feel like having them held down like that would cause damage to the console, honestly. Plus, since like the 3DSs that I have like a cable coming out of the back for the capture card stuff, it's actually probably gonna get in the way of the rubber band, and I don't want to like mess around with that port because that's super important. I imagine like if I wanted to do something like that, I would maybe make like a stand for the DS and have like just specifically the L and R buttons like pressed down on those areas. Wait, how'd you get rid of the start? I thought it was always LR start select. What? Landon, can you change the button combination for... Can you change the button combination for software setting? Try with no select, it might work. Don't you mean no start? Alright. Best of luck to you, Landon. Hope to see you soon. New ones, it's just start or select. Wow. Yeah, Nat, let me know if just start or select works with LNR. That's so odd. No, 3DS, it is LR start. Old 3DS is LR start select. What? I think you meant new 3DS, but like, why would they make that distinction? That has an old 3DS, so might not work for him. But I should try that later. Old DS, the ones that cannot play... Oh, okay, that's what you meant. It was LR start. LR select start. That's so weird because I was playing Platinum the other day on my new 3DS, and when I was software setting there, I still had to do LR start select. Hold up. LR select and LR start both work. Are you serious? Let me try this real quick. I got another DS on the side. And I'm my Pokemon White version. We're talking about how to soft reset in the games. I thought it was LR start select, like no matter what. I guess it only works on the new games because I'm doing LR start and LR select on my white game and it doesn't do anything. But if I do LR start select together, then it actually resets the game. I think it only works in 3DS games. Yes, probably. Who would have thought though? Why would they make that change? That's, you know, kind of unnecessary. If we were in an RPG, what class do you think we'd all be? Like working class, like, you know, like the job class systems. Speaking of which, Nat, have you beat Bravely yet? Hello, Nightshade. What? Casually opens Bravely. Let's see. For classes, I like the classes I usually tend to like playing in RPGs are anything that has to do with like elemental buffs on weapons. So if there's ever like a I guess mage slash swordsman type of thing, like the hybrids, or anything that has to do with like manipulating resources, I guess kind of like a support. Like manipulating resources and like doing debuffs and stuff like that. Yeah, like you know how in like Final Fantasy games you have white mage and black mage, and then you have red mage who's kind of like a hybrid of the two black and white magics, but he can only use up to like level 5, while like the dedicated mages can use up to like level 7 or 8. Something like that. But there are some games that have like like an imbuing system where you can imbue an elemental thing onto like a weapon. So like instead of just having like a melee swordsman, you can have an ice element imbued. So it's kind of like a magic swordsman type of thing. Yeah, spell swords. The one thing I don't really like that much is summoning magic. I don't know why, I just never really was super interested in it. Like, it's cool at first, like, especially in... When I was at, what was it? When I was playing FF3, I used to love the cutscenes for summon magic, but then it just didn't seem as efficient, so I ended up, like, dropping it and not really liking it that much. Wait, Star, what? What did you say? Right? You just kind of want to use summoner magic once just to see the summon animation, and then you're like, okay, done. I guess, so like I was saying, spell sword stuff or like utility magic. Another class. Okay, so in FF3, this is where my love for dragoons spawned. I used to love the dragoon class in FF3, and there is like a similar class in the Bravely games, so I ended up using those for a while too because they look really like elegant to me. And if you like didn't know what the dragoons were meant to, they're basically like lancers. And their whole like gimmick was they had a jump command. So think of like fly in Pokemon where they fly up high for a turn and not do anything, and then the next turn they come down and attack. That's basically what they do. And I just like that one turn of immunity and the fact that you just come down from the sky and rain down with a lance. Jump is broken, but like it's impractical because of how long it takes. But yeah, classes I don't like are usually like the heavy HP tank fighters, like monk classes usually, or fighter classes. Like the whatever classes equip just Knuckles, like I was just like, eh. Rangers are pretty cool, but they're not my type of thing. The slow tank class. I mean, I don't mind tank classes and like defenders. Like, if we're talking about Bravely again, the knight class is really, the word. I don't know. I guess I'll just say I really like the knight class there, while the other tank class that they had I wasn't really too fond of, even though it was like kind of magic supporty, but there was something about it I just couldn't get into. But just the basic knight class was really cool. But like monk class, I never really got into. Did someone say knight? Did someone? Oh, I meant night with a K, fam, not night like nighttime. You know, ironically, I also, when it comes to class-based games like that, I'm not into the super fragile speedy characters like the glass cannons, like ninja classes usually, because even though they're supposed to be doing a lot of damage, it's a lot of like damage dependent on hit accuracy stats, and I can't get into that too much. But yeah, I'm more of a trolley mixed type of class guy. Yeah, that too. That's why I can never really get into ninjas too. And then you got like the all-out attacker classes that just wield broadswords or great axes. And you know how the accuracy is on great axes. It's like, it never is good. It's always like super hard hitting, but zero accuracy. It's basically focus blast. Okay, what would I classify? Is there like a particular game you want me to use off of a basis? Because the only game that I'm like thinking of constantly when it comes to classes, but nobody really knows that game too. And I think of FF3 because their class systems is very similar. I guess generic classes. I'd put Minty as a healer. I'd put Nat as... I'm trying to think of what I would put Nat. Nat would be like, I can't think of a word for it aside from just a really trolly class. Like anything that uses like some sort of like tricking like debuff or anything like that. Maybe, okay, think of like how in Pokemon people sometimes spam double team just to get evasion buffs, and then you know they troll you because you can't hit them, something like that. So I guess that would be like type decoy. Like he would just attract aggro but never actually get hit due to like buffs and stuff. Trapper Nat would be a trapper. You're calling that a trap? How sweet. What would I make you? Yes. If I had to put a class on you from Bravely, it'd probably be like performer class. Yeah. What? Because I feel like you would do extra stuff to give everyone buffs. Kind of like a quirky buffing class. Yeah. Dance, make art, something. It's... Who else? Who else is there? What would I put Star as? I'd probably make Star into the aggressive The aggressive, like, glass cannon. Because evisceration. Hydra, I think, could be kind of like a one of those classes that usually requires like the high intelligence thing. So like Dark Mage or Scholar. There's a Scholar class in some games, right? I don't know what I'd make Lapis. Do you have any suggestions for Lapis? Well, yeah, Hydra does like to do a bunch of things at once, so maybe like, you know, multitasking the middle red mage would be a good idea. Water Lapis. Water elemental mage? Am I missing anyone else? What would Muffin be? If she was Muffins and Dragons. Our foreign mods. Familiar? They could both be summoners, just summon dragons and pandas. Yeah, we were talking about what class I would think all the mods would be if we were like in an RPG. I mean, I stated my favorite class already. I like the hybrid, either utility mages or like I guess elemental weapon people. I don't know, you have to like play one of those games where like you can use magic and swords at the same time. And weird hybrid classes, I love those. Yeah, so that's what we were talking about, Hydra, just what classes all the mods would be. Primary and secondary classes. Oh, that is a lot of work. Sprite becomes merchant class, rip that fitty. I was saying you'd be something like a red mage. I was thinking of like the classes that require the high intelligence stat, because usually that's offensive magic stats. And then someone said red mage instead of black mage, and you know, they bring up a fair point because you do a lot of things at once, multitasking and stuff. So I was like, you know what, red mage is a good mix. Oh yeah, we did miss Celia. Huh. I mean, Celia's a savage and she's good at like organizing and stuff. So is there any class that has to do with organizing things? Merchant class? If you haven't played like any game like Final Fantasy 3, usually they have like, you know, they have white magic and black magic, which white magic is like healing, and then black magic is like the offensive one. Red mages are kind of like, they can do both white and black, but they can only do it to a certain level, and then each specialized mage goes like to their max level of white or black magic respectively. Celia's not even here right now. Listen, I am like kind of sick today. I can't be expected to remember everything right now. Plus, I'm talking about mods and RPG classes at the same time, and it's not really good for me to be talking about so many things at once. Because there are way too many RPG classes. Can't learn that young meteor. Is that strictly a black mage thing? I think it's weird how earth magic doesn't ever fit into black or white. Usually, black is elemental magic like fire, thunder, and blizzard, and then white has just the air technique for some reason, the wind. And then earth kind of gets like lumped into another art. Magic? I didn't know green magic was the thing, honestly. Usually there's another one that's like time magic in some games. Hello, Akari. You know, whenever I do decide to do a Bravely playthrough on a stream, we can start comparing people to those classes because they're really fun, especially in Bravely 2. What child? Oh. Bravely 2's classes are so extra. Bro, there's like an exorcist class, I think, if I remember correctly. What classes would you guys put yourselves as, though? Need that Anya's oblige up in the stream. Hello, Giant Hammer. Sticky Boy Y. Oh wait, what? Hello, just awesome guys. Sorry I didn't see you there before. How are you? You be sticky. Dude, I'd love to play Bravely, but I don't think it'd be like a hit like every day. Once I have a set schedule or whatever, I want to set like one day a week to just play one random game for a really long time. Like basically like a 5-hour stream or something of just a different game. If it picks up, I could do it more often than just like... Starting Bravely from the beginning. You're gonna see my like weird tendency of never upgrading equipment. Like I know usually you told me that you're one of those people that whenever you get to a new town you just go to the shop and just upgrade everything. I'm like the opposite because I always want to I keep my regular equipment until I actually start dying in the game, and then once I start dying, I'm like, oh, okay, let me try again with my same crappy equipment, and then if I really can't do it a couple of times, then I'll upgrade. But then I get sad because right after the big boss fight, usually there's a new town, and I'm like, oh, if I would have just held out for like a minute, I could have just, you know, upgraded to this new equipment, but I got the one from the last town instead. Well, that's good. At least you get the album. Are you guys still like on the opposite teams? Oh. You're gonna need certain gear and Breath will also have fun. Wait, like, so I have to grind for it or what? Grinding in a Zelda game? Yeah, I mean, isn't Breath of the Wild supposed to be like different than the other ones? Like more open world and whatnot? Literally, we're gonna level 1 Ganon. Like straight from tutorial, just straight to Ganon. Just don't get hit and you'll live. Basically, isn't that always the strat? I wonder how long this hunt is gonna go for. I could try to beat Ganon 10 times and see how it goes. Why you gotta be so negative? All I gotta do is dodge and slap him once and then do it again 10 minutes later once all his abilities or attacks stop. He has to have some repetitive pattern in his movements, right? Exactly. If you don't get hit, you don't die. That's simple game logic. If the guardians and the bosses before Ganon don't kill you, just dodge and attack. Same strat. It works for everything. You gotta use Ultra Instinct. Yeah, just dodge and attack. Just clip through a wall. You'll get right to Ganon real quick. Can I save right before Ganon so I don't have to do all that extra stuff again? Oh god, what did I get? I don't think I got anything. Still nothing. I'm planning to go to 4500 and call it a night because I did a late one today. Yeah, you can save. That's good. Still have to go through the cutscene. The cutscene is easy. Wait it out. Yeah, mods are usually the ones that are here. I hope the people who have to be active are active. Huh? I mean, it is late today. Today was a bad day. Two things at the end. But I also figured that Chesnaught would get the like least attention out of the three, and probably Greninja Knight's gonna be for hype on Friday. Not calling the channel dead, rip. I mean, it's dead at this hour, fam. Earlier, there's 30 people at least. And she wants to join in on Splatoon. She's asking for permission. She said hop on. No, you don't have to ask for a specific gender. Huh? What? Wait, why? What? Did I spell it wrong? Chesnaught? Oh god. If that was autocorrect, your autocorrect is very bad. When Nat spells the incorrect spelled thing incorrectly. Nat, you forgot the S. Oh my god, Nat, why? When you fail at making fun of someone else. That's not the point, Nat. You look stupider. You look more stupid.
Oh my god.
What? Wasn't that you like last week? Anyways, I'm done with this sticky boy for tonight. 4,500. Still no shines. We're not doing up to 10k for this. This is, I'm calling him shot. A little longer. I'm just kind of looking at the gift kind of like in place, and I'm just like, you're not real. There's no way. You are never those colors. Woo. Hello, Nyokimon. How are you? You're not real, indeed. Anywho, I'm just gonna let the song play us out for tonight. And I might hop on Splatoon for a little bit. Not on stream or anything, just off to play for a little bit. I'll do another Wonder Trade thing tomorrow, because I have to set up the different, like, the Pokemon that I want to do. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Thank you for watching.